Yo, 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 ho, ho, ho. That's more appropriate probably for right now, right? Ho, ho, ho. Ha ha. What's up, guys? Dude, holiday time's here. What's up, Ferret? What's up, buddy? Jelly, what's up, my friend? What's going on, guys? um, it's Friday, baby. You know, for anybody that's had to endure a normal work week, didn't get to get any kind of early holiday time off this week or anything. Maybe it's Friday. You made it. We all made it, right? But unfortunately, for those people that didn't actually get any kind of extra holiday time off, man, they really been grinding. You've been grinding for today, you know? And so I don't know. Congratulations to all of us for making it another Friday, baby. The weekend's here. Whether or not you're celebrating any kind of holiday stuff this weekend or not, most people I think are doing something. Even if it's not necessarily celebrating some kind of religious holiday, you're gonna more than likely take some time and hang out with some friends or family and enjoy a little bit of holiday time. Eat some food, hopefully, and relax, you know what I mean? Dragged myself by, yeah, Jelly. So I do hope that for everybody. Today will be we've got a little bit of holiday time off myself. So even though it's outside of the norm, we're normally live 7 days a week, you know, and we do 8, 9, 10-hour streams most days. The next 5 days, the stream will be down. So I do apologize. I'm going to be able to take some time to see some extended family that I have not seen in a while. I don't get to see very often. And that's important. That's important. So we're going to do that. We're going to take, my family and I are going to take a little bit of time away or time off to spend with some extended family and just relax, enjoy being with loved ones, and I hope that for everybody else as well. So I hope you understand that while it does pain me to have the stream down, I don't like having the stream not be live. Normally, if the stream needs to be down, it's only for maybe a day tops. But this is one of those special occasions where it's happening, and all I can do is apologize and hope that you guys understand. You know what I mean? So on that note, we will not be back live after today, and there's no gaming content today. So it will just be the news. Just the news today, and then the stream will be down until the 29th. Right? Isn't that what I said? That's what I said, the 29th. We'll be back live on the 29th. Okay, so I know that's a lot of time. But, and I'll miss you all dearly, dearly. I'm serious. I love doing this, man. I love hanging out with you guys. And, we'll be back. We'll be back before long. On that note, thanks for being here. I hope everybody's doing well. Let's go ahead and hop into the video gaming news. We ready? Yo, Ferret, thanks, buddy. I appreciate it, man. I hope the same for you guys. I do. Let's get in here. Let's see what we got going on. By the way, what we're listening to this morning is actually Subnautica vibes. We're listening to the Subnautica OST, okay? That's the jam. That's the jam-a-lamb. Dude, the wind, it is howling, guys. It's cold. It is cold, dude. It is super cold. We're talking like... It is -8 Fahrenheit for me right now. Wind chill makes it feel like -35. It's going to be cold over the next, over the whole, Christmas holiday here. So, stay warm, okay? Stay warm. But, this is what we're listening to this morning. Subnautica vibes. It's good stuff. It's a adventure, open world, adventure, survival, base building kind of game. So check it out. It's very cool. The soundtrack's amazing too. We're going to go ahead and cut it. Be done with that for right now, and then we'll get into the news. Let's go. Yeah, it's cold, dude. It got cold yesterday for us, man. Real cold. Let's get in here. See what we got. Yo, let's go ahead and talk about this right now. Let's get this out of the way. Epic Games free games, okay? Fallout, Fallout 2, and Fallout Tactics are free. Faux free. All right? Faux free. Go get your free games, man. Even if you're not a PC gamer, all it takes is a few minutes to set up an account. What's up, dude? What's up, Wick? It takes a few minutes to set up your account and then grab your free games. Even if you're not a PC gamer, you might be one day, right? You might be one day. So go ahead and start getting your free games. Yeah? Right now, Epic's doing their holiday giveaway stuff. So every single day is a new title to give away. But you have to get the title within that 24 hours. So as you can see, like Fallout, Fallout 2, and Fallout Tactics, which are really 3 different separate titles, you can get all of these right now for free, but they will go away in about 3.5 hours. And then the new game will be available. That's their holiday stuff they're doing right now up until the beginning or the end of the month. So go get your free games. Get ready for the next one that'll be available in about 3.5 hours, okay? Yeah, Wick, that's what I was just saying, dude. It's -8 for us. Feels like -35 with wind chill, dude. It's really, really cold, dog. It's really cold, dude. It's really cold, man. I can hear the wind, dude. I can hear the wind inside my place. I can hear it out there, man. It's just like howling. It's really, really ominous, dude. Yeah, dude. It's really cold, dude. Yeah. Not working today? I don't blame you, dude. I don't blame you, bro. Yeah, it's really cold, dude. Really cold. Go get your free games, though. All right? Sit here and watch you. Yo, there's plenty of odds, dude. There's plenty of odds. Just because I'm not live doesn't mean you can't watch me play games all day. You know what I'm saying? Yo, telework at least. There you go, Ferret. Yeah. Just because heat wave over there, Jelly. Yeah. Jelly, what'd you say? 6 Celsius? Yeah, dude. Nice. I'll trade you. Wick, we can still hang out all day. I just won't be live, dude. You know what I mean? Actually, well, that's one of the things I need to do. I've got all kinds of playthroughs that are highlighted on the Twitch channel right now, but they're not put in playlists. That's one of the things I've got to get done pretty quick. I'm going to try to get some of that done while I'm away, actually. Yeah. Feel let down? I'm sorry. Don't do that. That makes me feel so flippin' bad. That makes me feel so bad, dude. Jesus. Destiny 2. Dude, I actually played Destiny 2 on release, Ferret. I played Destiny 2 on release, and I really enjoyed it. Cause you bum? Bro, what the crap? Yo, did you, by any chance actually... Hold on. I sent you something yesterday. Did you see it? Wick? Thanks, man. I sent you something yesterday. Did you see it? You might not have. It's not Discord either. It's not Discord. You'll see it at some point. You should, anyways. Not Discord, dude. Not Discord. Yeah. That's all. That's the only hint I'm gonna give you, dude. That's the only hint you get. Now you got to search for it. That's your job today. Now you got to search around for what I sent you yesterday on what platform is it? You know? Yeah, fair. Yeah, you're still playing it. Cool, dude. You know, where I got to with Destiny 2, I really enjoyed it. I love loot and shooters. I thought it was really fun, but I got to a point where I felt like it was before they had released any kind of like extra content for the game. Nailed it, dude. Nailed it. God, get out of here, dude. Yeah, Ferret. The that game is a lot of fun. I love loot and shooters. I feel like they did a pretty good job with that. Um, but what happened was I got to a point where I had kind of hit like that plateau. There wasn't any new content yet or anything. They hadn't put out any expansions, anything like that, and I kind of got bored with it. I got bored with it, and I ended up just kind of working my way out of the game, and I never found my way back into it. You know, but I know they've come out with a lot of more like good content for the game. I've never found my way back into it. Have you played it since release? You played it since release, man? Yeah, we talked about this. Not release. Oh, okay. How long you been playing it now, though, bro? Dude, I was playing it back in the day. What was the name of that pistol? Maybe 3 years. Oh, okay, cool. There was a pistol way back in the early days of Destiny, and when it dropped, when it came out, um, they buffed the crap out of this thing, and it was literally everybody in PvP was running around with this pistol one shotting each other. It was hilarious, dude. It was so funny. Like, if you didn't have that pistol, you didn't play PvP because you would just go into those matches and get absolutely obliterated. There was nothing you could do. I'll never forget it, dude. I'll never forget it. It's that one merchant, dude. You can get it from that one merchant that shows up. Oh, random mode time. Oh, I got Capu, dude. Oh, okay, word. Yeah. Okay, right on. Dude, this pistol obliterated any and everybody. It was a one shot, dude. It wasn't supposed to be either. But it was gnarly, dude. It was really, really crazy going into PvP because it was just everybody was just one shot kill, dude. Everybody. All right. Let's see what else we got here. Um, no, I had a great time in that game, dude. I had a great time in that game. I just fell out of it. That's the thing. I mean, I talk about that quite often. Any kind of live service game, right? That's a big deal for people, is because I can attest to this. It's happened to me quite often. Live service games, man, bringing in new content, keeping the game feeling fresh. Because I don't expect it to be just constantly engaged in new content, but I do expect it on some kind of fairly consistent basis. Because once I hit like what would be considered like end game content at a point, I'm going to end up getting bored of it fairly quickly, as many gamers do. And if something new doesn't come around before too long, people fall out of the game, dude. That's the way it happens for a lot of people. And that's what happened for me with Destiny too, as well. But I liked it a lot. It was a good game, and I know, dude, they've that game has evolved drastically since I played it. Okay, okay, dude. Hey, you're not looking hard enough, dog. You're not looking hard enough, dude. I mean, what'd you spend like 3 minutes? Your attention span's shot, dude. Really? You found nothing. I don't believe you. I don't know. Did you? Xbox Game Pass subscribers get disappointing news. Let's see what that's about. Bro, you die out there. Don't go outside. What? Oh, you're crazy, dude. Don't go out there, dude. You'll die. You won't be able to unsub anyways because you'll never make it back inside. It's like, have you guys seen the movie Krampus? You seen the movie Krampus? Dude, that's exactly what outside's like right now. Hold on. Sorry, guys, 1 second. I sent you something on Discord, dude. North Dakota, bro. That is a place that I don't think that I could survive up there. It's a little too brutal, dude, for me. North Dakota, I think would be a little too brutal. All right. Okay, cool. Sorry, guys. Sorry. To it. Sorry. In the UK mainly, rain, but the heat here sucks. Yeah, yeah. Because I mean, it's real humid, right? Whenever it gets hot, right, Jelly? In a mild winter, only got to -20 before the wind chill. Right. Yeah, dude. That's yeah. Not falling for that. Whatever, dude. Whatever, bro. Outside's rainy, Jelly. Yeah. Yeah. The I would love, dude. I'd love to go to the UK as well. Yeah, I've had some friends that have lived over there and stuff. Um, and I dig rainy weather, so I would be okay with it. Oh, okay, okay, dude. Okay, okay, cool. Wait, what do you mean? You don't have your computer strapped to your bed, dude? You're not a gamer. No wonder you couldn't get through Hollow Knight, dude. Get out of here, bro. All right. All right, dude. Let's go. Sega Winter Cell. What? All right, let's see what that's about. Prepare for a long day of OA streams, bro. You're crazy, dude. Oh, there's a new Shredder's Revenge update. Let's see what's going on with that. Elden Ring's on sale in Steam. Winter's Cell. Cool. If you're interested, I highly advise probably not playing that on PC though, unless they fixed everything. Uh, I don't know. I played it on release on PC. I would hope at this point that it's in a much better state, but I don't know. I haven't looked into it. So if you are planning on playing that on PC, I highly, highly, highly recommend you do some research and educate yourself on whether or not they have fixed most of the issues with Elden Ring whenever it was first released. Because on PC, it was pretty brutal. A lot of lag, stuttering, frame rate drop stuff. It was pretty rough. So it was good on console. It was just rough on PC. Um, I played it on PC. I can attest to the fact of how rough it was. So do your research. If you want to play it on PC, if you're going to buy it on PC, do your research first. You're not wrong, Jelly. You're not wrong. Wick's a successful individual and crazy. So you're absolutely right. Yeah, no doubt, Ferret. Yeah, yeah. Again, I mean, I'm just throwing that out there as a kind of a warning that I know there have been plenty of developers out there that have released bad ports on all kinds of consoles, and it's taken them a very, very, very long time to get it all sorted. I mean, we're talking. I mean, it's been what, like 10 months now since, no, closer to about 9 months since Elden Ring released. So you would hope at this point it's much more smooth of an experience than it was on release, but I don't know either. So that's why I'm just trying to like warn people, you know. January's PlayStation Plus Essential games have leaked. See what's going on there, bro. It is so windy outside. Holy crap! Yo, thanks for letting me know though, Fair, about the recent Steam reviews. That's good. Jelly, why though? Is that how you transform into a jelly duck? You drink dirty paint water? Let's go look at our other search here. Next to your normal water, yo. I saw one of the nastiest things I've ever seen anybody consume had to do with a situation like that. I had a buddy back in the day that used to dip chewing tobacco, and we were drinking one night beer bottles, and he had one that he was using to spit in, and he had another one that he was drinking out of. Yeah, yeah, bro. He took a big swig of his like tobacco spit. It makes me want to gag thinking about it, dude. It was the most disgusting thing, dude, that I have ever, I think, witnessed anybody consume or try to consume. Dude, I started like, I was laughing. I was laughing and like gagging. I was about to throw up, dude. I was just like hee hawing and like it was. I couldn't help it, bro. And I don't. I'm not. I don't get real finicky with like people consuming things. But dude, that's one that I was like, what? Oh god, dude, that was really gross, bro. It was so nasty. That was a long time ago. I'm sorry, dude. It made me think about it. I'm really sorry. I should have asked first. Have you guys eaten yet? Yeah. Sorry. I don't know. Cropped up in the old head there. You know what I mean? Do Pokemon and other modern video games need voice acting? Dude, we've talked about this. Yes, they do. I think they do. I think they do. Maybe not entirely, but I mean, we're in a evolution of gaming at this point. I think that it makes a lot more sense nowadays to include voice acting to a greater extent, anyways. Um, it's more immersive, in my opinion. It's more immersive to get instead of like reading to yourself and trying to come up with maybe different voices, internal voices for these characters. to get actual voice acting into these games, especially heavily dialogue, very story rich games, to help bring out the characters and to help in the immersion for the game player, I think that it's a much better thing for developers to start looking at incorporating at least more voice acting into these games. Not all games need it, I don't think, but I think especially very story rich, big games are going to benefit more from it. That's my own personal opinion, though. I don't know how everybody else will feel. Yeah, we talked about that. What? What is this? Hideo Kojima describes upcoming game with Xbox as unusual. Let's take a look at that. I think one of the ways in which you can see a big difference between games with and without voice acting is like take a look at if you've ever played the Pillars of Eternity games. Pillars of Eternity 1 and Pillars of Eternity 2 are very, very story rich games. They're very text, very dialogue heavy. And we spent over 300 hours in both of those titles, right? Pillars of Eternity 1 had very, very, very little voice acting in it. So you're reading almost all of it yourself. And a lot of people don't mind reading necessarily. I don't think that's the thing. It's not a matter of people minding reading, but I think that there's something to be said for, again, voice acting in general being something that can help bring characters to life more. It can help to bring forth immersion for the game player because of that fact. And I think if you take a look at how well and to what there's a significant increase in the amount of voice acting they included for Pillars of Eternity 2. And you see how it helps to bring those characters to life. It's pretty incredible. I really think that if you take a look at the differences, they're both amazing games. But I think the amount of voice acting they included with Pillars of Eternity 2 really helps to make some of those characters shine to a great extent. Not that the characters aren't great in the first one as well. They are. But the voice acting, I think, definitely helps. We've got that up. Division 2 is launching on Steam. There you go. If anybody's been wanting to play that, played that on launch. Played Division 2 on launch. Played both the Division games. Again, I love loot and shooters. Both the Division games, there's something they just didn't scratch for me, man. They were okay for me. They were entertaining for a little bit. There's just something about it that didn't really grab. I don't know what it was. They were fun enough, but I just wasn't able to stay in those games. Looks like God of War Ragnarok has a new game plus confirmed, but it didn't come out with that. What is this about? Can somebody talk to me about that? Too grindy, felt super bullet spongy. It did feel bullet spongy. I do remember that. Yeah. No doubt. What is the deal with games being released without New Game Plus? That is like a trend now. Have you guys noticed that? There's all kinds of games that are being released without New Game Plus. And we keep having to address these developers going, we're going to add it. We're going to add New Game Plus. Bro, they said they were going to add, Ubisoft said they were going to add New Game Plus to AC Valhalla for like 2 years. And then they finally just came out and went, yeah, we're not going to do that now. AC Valhalla fans were kind of like, wait, what? We'll take a look at that. I don't know what that's about. I'm not diving into this. Somebody has an idea for a Legend of Zelda movie. Look, if Nintendo wants to make a Legend of Zelda movie happen, they will. And we all know who is going to play Link. It'll be Chris Pratt. Okay? So, let's just get that straight right now. And as long as Henry Cavill ends up playing Ganon, I'll watch it. You know? Fair, bro. Could see that as Link. I mean, he's versatile, dude. He can play anybody. Wait, do what, Jelly? The Legend of Zelda thing get canceled? I don't know, dude. I still can't. I don't know, dude. I don't know what to think about this. Like this Mario with Chris Pratt. I just it's so weird. It's so weird. How long do you think it'll be before they make a new Mario Kart? Because I mean, you guys do realize that Mario Kart 8 was actually a Wii U release, right? That game's old. Like Mario Kart 8 was, I mean, what are we talking, like 8 or 9 years old at this point now? I think something like that. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, 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 yeah. I mean, they've released new tracks and stuff, but I mean, the game itself, the software itself, yeah. I mean, that was something that came out. What was it? The Nintendo Direct that announced that was what earlier? Like, what was it? The second quarter of this year, they announced all those new tracks they came out with and stuff. But I mean, we're talking about. I mean, it still sells and people still play the crap out of it. So I've been thinking about that. Nintendo really is stretching stuff, aren't they? They're really stretching, whether it be their console or some of their games and stuff. What could they do to make it better? I don't know. I don't know. I think that I think they're gonna have to make a new Mario Kart when a new console gets made, just to keep up with graphics and mechanics and a new underlying like because you know the engine and stuff because it's all old, you know. Add Ganon, of course. Yeah, Mario Kart's a lot of fun. You know, I mean, all the Mario Kart games are. I'm not taking away from that. It's just something I've noticed because I don't know how many people actually know that this Mario Kart was actually not originally a Switch title, right? This is a title that was released on the previous gen console. You know what I mean? So it's just, yo, gamer, what's up, buddy? Uh, it's something that is of note. I think, yeah, yeah. It's a that was a Wii U title, dude. Yeah, it had it on the Wii U. Yeah, yeah, it was a Wii U title, dude. And isn't that crazy though? I mean, this is how good Nintendo is about that kind of stuff. This Mario Kart, you know, we talk quite often about gaming prices, the price, the monetization of games and stuff. Dude, no other developer has titles that stay at a price point as high as Nintendo does. That continues to sell like that. You talk about games like Mario Kart. This is a game that came out on the previous gen console like 8 or 9 years ago, and it still sells at full price constantly. Still sells at full price all the time, dude. It's crazy. It's really nuts, dude. They're good like that though. Same with like Breath of the Wild, games like that, Mario Odyssey, all those games. They do a really good job at like being able to make these games that just stay up at that price point, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's why usually whenever I promote very very heavily for people to look at getting Nintendo games around like the end of November through the end of December, because those are usually some really good times to find those Nintendo games that don't usually go on sale. Those Nintendo games that don't usually go on sale, that are still like just full price all the time. You can usually find those during that end of November through end of December. You can usually get like about a 25 to 35% off on those at a lot of retailers and stuff. But it doesn't happen very often. It doesn't happen very often. It's kind of crazy. They've really they've put themselves in a position with these titles to do very well, as opposed to like Xbox and PlayStation, where it's like, dude, their game has been out, like one of their proprietary games is out for like a month and a half, bro. It's like 30-40% off. You know what I mean? It's really crazy. Pretty crazy. Online versions on sale, really? Like their digital versions? That's interesting. I haven't paid a whole lot of attention. I mean, they're having an eShop sale right now, right? Nintendo's having an eShop sale. But like you're talking about like these specific games like Mario and Breath of the Wild, stuff like that. You better not have, dude. Really interesting. See, I prefer to have my Nintendo games digital, or not digital, but physical. Gamer. I've officially lost my mind, and it's gaming's fault. Dude, you can't be blaming gaming for stuff, dude. You know this. Dude, gamer, you know how this works, dude. Everybody wants to blame gaming. It's not gaming's fault, dude. Gaming it promotes violence, Gaming made people have heart attacks. Gaming made Gamer Extreme lose his mind. It's not gaming, dude. You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that, dude. Wick is trolling, bro. Oh, dude. You're funny, man. What's wrong, gamer? Yeah, the big title's fair. Yeah. Yeah, I buy like that's like the one platform for me anymore that I've really stayed to still buying physical copies of stuff is the Switch. I forgot about the lawsuit until now. That's so funny, dude. Oh, bro, that's so funny. That's so funny, dude. But why though? Can you refund one of them, dude? Gamer's like, I've lost my mind, dude. Um, yeah. I think Nintendo or the Switch, anyways, dude. I've preferred to have physical copies. The games are so small, dude. It doesn't feel like a real, you know, brutal thing for me to have those around. It's not like a big disc or anything, and I don't have to worry about any kind of online connectivity for needing to get stuff going or anything. So most of my collections anymore are digital, but I like having a few physical games, and Switch is where I usually go to for the physical stuff. Yeah, yeah, digital and Nintendo's really bad about the digital stuff too. They're traditionally terrible about it. Nintendo is so that's the one side of gaming where I've really stuck towards physical stuff too, man. Yeah. Wait, what? Oh, hey, dude. Oh, nice, Ferret. Sick, dude. That's awesome. Oh, your Wii felt that hurt? Yes, dude. I've always had physical copies of games on Nintendo. I still have all my Nintendo games, really. Yeah. No, Wick's not Canadian. No way, dude. Smoothie Lord? Nah, nah. Anything can kill you, such as a well dedicated dog. Wick is starting some stuff, dude. Oh, yeah, Jelly. I mean, the thing for me though is like I don't think I would ever sell any of my gaming stuff. You know, I don't collect it for the potential of it to. I mean, I would have to be in a really, really dire situation to get rid of any of my gaming stuff. But I think I am going to do that. Um, I'm gonna bring out a lot of my old gaming stuff, and I'll unpack a lot of it and show you guys what I have. You're gonna go into work now? Wait, what? Why? No. It's too cold, dude. You freeze out there. You turn into an human popsicle, man. Gamer, well played, dude. Well played. Well played. Shut up, dude. Don't put that on me. You don't put that on me, Ricky Bobby. Uh-uh. Oh, bro, for real? Whoa! Ferret, don't sell that, dude. Don't sell that. Yeah, can't sell, won't sell, dude. Wick, bro. That's funny, dude. You guys are funny. Dude, that Chrono Trigger for Super with the box and everything. Holy crap, dude. That's insane. What a game, man. If I sell that to something really, yeah, that's what I'm saying too, dude. Where are you going? Where are you going, Jelly? All right, if you got to bounce, I understand. Let's stick with these. We'll stick with these. I don't think we've got much more here. Yo, Tomb Raider franchise hit 95 million globally. Wait, bro. Oh, dude. The land of depression, Jelly. Don't be depressed, man. Hang out with us. To the land of depression. So you're going to Canada. Bro, Wick is on one today. Regained your hunger. Word. Oh, you're going to your great grandma's house. Oh. Gamer, what's your temperatures today, dude? What's your temperature? Because dude, it's cold here right now. What are you dealing with today, gamer? Yo, Jelly, if you really got to bounce, dude, then I hope that you have an amazing weekend and holiday. Negative 37, is that like wind chill temp or is that just normal temp? And the wind chill makes it even colder. What are we talking here? Yeah, I know Jelly's having some decent weather. That's wind chill. That's what we're dealing with too, gamer. So you're not off, dude. I'm at negative 35 wind chill. Fahrenheit. And that's what Wick's at, too. Yeah, it's -8 here. I'm sitting at -8 Fahrenheit. Feels like -35, man. So, you're not dealing with anything we're not dealing with, brother. Hate it? You would rather freeze? Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's dude, I'm not a real big fan of being the heat with the humidity. I'm not cool with, dude. Heat, dry heat, cool. Yeah. You too, buddy. You too. Thanks, Jelly. Take it easy, my friend. Be safe. Be safe. Let's stick with this. See what we got here. Finally, The Division 2 is launching on Steam as Ubisoft returns to the platform after leaving years ago. Thanks, my friend. Thank you. If you haven't already played The Division 2 because you've been waiting 3 years for it to come out on Steam, that's some dedication. It's dedication that's paid off. In January, your long wait will come to an end as Ubisoft continues bringing their games back to Valve's store. We knew this was kind of happening, but the game will arrive on the storefront on January 12th, although there's already a Steam page for it, and it can be added to your wish list. Based on the information on the page, it looks like the Steam version will come with access to Season 10. It also looks like there will be a selection of editions to choose from, with the Warlords of New York Ultimate Edition offering the base game, the titular expansion, a 1-year content pass, and an ultimate pack full of goodies. Interestingly, it seems you can just buy the expansion based on the graphic, but that might not be the best idea if you haven't purchased the game. So there you go. January 12th, July 12th. January 12th, Division 2 will be on Steam. All right, if you've been waiting. God of War Ragnarok, New Game Plus confirmed, release date window set. This is weird to me. There are a lot of games coming out now that I would expect to have New Game Plus from the get-go that apparently don't. This used to be a kind of given for a lot of games like this. They would just inherently have New Game Plus modes in them, right? But all of a sudden, like, I'm starting to notice that more and more developers are feeling like this is something that is okay to just incorporate after the fact. But one of the issues I'm starting to notice is like, they'll go, oh, hey, we're going to give you New Game Plus. Just keep waiting. We'll give you New Game Plus. It's coming, we promise. It's going to be there. New Game Plus. Wait. And then eventually they go, yeah, we're not going to do it. Or, it takes them so long to get it out that it's like nobody cares anymore. And it's that sucks for people that want that option in the game. This used to be something that was very prevalent piece of gaming. Like New Game Plus was just something that was always part of certain genres of games, and all of a sudden it's becoming this, what seems to be a trend in gaming for it to be added after the fact. I don't understand why this is happening. God of War Ragnarok just got its post-launch photo mode. Now Santa Monica Studio is prepping for New Game Plus. The team just confirmed that the action title will be getting a New Game Plus mode sometime in spring of 2023. We know many of you have been asking, so we're happy to confirm the New Game Plus will be coming in spring. The studio simply tweeted the release window in addition to the confirmation, something many assumed was already happening. The 2018 entry also got New Game Plus after its photo mode. So it seemed as though Ragnarok was following in those footsteps when its photo mode was revealed. However, it's a mystery how it will be implemented this time around. The 2018 game's New Game Plus added new armor sets, another resource type, different enemy behaviors, stronger versions of existing gear, and more. Clear that Santa Monica Studio wants to give players more reasons to replay the game, but it remains to be seen how that will manifest in Ragnarok. Those details, as noted in the tweet, are coming at a later date closer to its release. So apparently they did the same thing with 2018's, but it's odd that this is not something that they don't inherently have as part of the game initially, to me, I guess. Wouldn't you just want people to be able to go ahead and continue playing the game in New Game Plus as soon as they beat it, rather than play the game and then lose interest? I don't know, man. That seems weird. Xbox Game Pass subscribers get disappointing news to end 2022. Game Pass subscribers have been met with some disappointing news to close out 2022. Each and every month, Microsoft tends to add new titles to its existing library on Game Pass in 2 different waves. The first wave of games often rolls out in the first half of the month, with the second half arriving in the final days of the roughly 30-day period. While Xbox Game Pass subscribers have gotten used to this cadence of expecting new games, it doesn't seem like December will be following the same pattern. Rather than featuring 2 waves of additions to Game Pass in December, it seems that Microsoft is instead only bringing one group of new additions to the platform. Although this might be expected to some degree, given that the back half of December is filled with numerous holidays, Microsoft actually ended up featuring 2 waves of new games in December of last year. As such, it's a bit unexpected to see only one group of games become available on Game Pass within the month. The only saving grace about this situation is that Game Pass actually closed out 2022 on an incredibly strong note, with releases like High on Life, Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, and Hello Neighbor 2. December 2022 ended up being one of the strongest months on the service all year. In fact, High on Life in particular went on to become a smash hit for Xbox Game Pass, had the best launch for a third-party game that has ever been seen on Microsoft's gaming platform. So despite getting fewer games in December than we might have expected at the start of the month, it's still hard to be mad with how the year wrapped up for Game Pass. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's the whole point in it, right? That's the whole point in New Game Plus, correct? Is for a game that doesn't necessarily have an inherently grindy end game, right? Like there are a lot of games that don't need New Game Plus because what they give you is the ability to just continue to grind the end game and progress and as they add more content and stuff to the game. But there are certain games like whether it be the Soulsborne type games or the God of War games, anything that is built along those kinds of lines, development-wise, where you actually have a specific end game, right? Yeah, there you go. Where it seems natural to have New Game Plus inherently as part of the game on release because people don't. That's not part of it, right? It's not a game where you're just. There is a definite end to the game, right? But that New Game Plus is what gives the title its replayability, right? And so it's weird to me that these titles are getting to a point where it feels like they're not, because dude, especially these titles that are very, very, now Elden Ring had it from the get-go, I'm pretty sure, but I was just using that as an example of a game that would need to utilize New Game Plus. People, whenever these especially highly anticipated games come out, bro, they like are pre-ordered and they are taking days off from work to play these games when they release, right? So it's weird to me that New Game Plus is not being part of them on release because people are playing through these titles, and I would assume that most people that really love the game on release are beating it and potentially want to go ahead and start up New Game Plus as well to see what they're going to get out of the replayability of it. But if it's not there on release, they're just going to kind of lose interest and maybe even never go back to it. I don't know, man. That's a weird play to me on part of the developers that aren't getting that out as a default part of the game, you know? I don't know. Seems weird to me. Sega Winter Sale. So basically what we got out of that last article there for Game Pass is maybe don't expect anything new coming for Game Pass for the last half of December, okay? There's a good chance that even though that's the norm for Game Pass is that you get a selection of games coming in the first half and the last half of the month, most months, that is probably not going to happen in December. Don't get your hopes up, okay? Sega Winter Sale, Asia exclusive deals up to 90% off. The Sega Winter Sale 2022 is now ongoing, letting players enjoy Asia exclusive deals for PlayStation games for up to 90% off. So this is for PlayStation, all right? Sega Winter Sale. You can see there's Sonic Frontiers, Soul Hackers 2, Demon Slayer, Surviving the Aftermath, 2 Point Campus, Lost Judgment. This is Yakuza 7. Persona 5 Royale. 13 Sentinels. Persona 5 Striker. Tetris. Sonic Origins. Sega's currently holding a sale for quite a lot of their PlayStation titles. In fact, you can get up to 90% off on their games. However, there is a catch to this. The sale is exclusive to the Asia stores. To be specific, the sale is on the Singapore, India, Malaysia, and Thailand stores. Some of the games are on sale on the US PlayStation Store, but it's part of its holiday sale. As for what games you can get during the Sega Winter Sale, below are some of the games we highly recommend. These are for the Singapore PlayStation Store. So if you're in these regions, these are what you can expect to see. If you're not in these regions, you might not get these same exact deals, okay? But it's probably worth going ahead and checking out if you are interested in some of the Sega titles for PlayStation. It might be worth going and checking out, okay? But I'll link this for you guys, all right? There you go. TMNT Shredder's Revenge new update includes custom game options available now. The 2022 beat 'em up hit. I want to play this very badly. I have not played this yet, and I want to. It's so very old school Turtles, you know, and I loved old school Turtles games. So I need to play this at some point. The 2022 beat 'em up hit has dropped a new update bringing a lot of new features. The update includes custom game options, new modifiers, and general quality of life improvements. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, blah, 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 TMNT, go with that. Shredder's Revenge is now available now for PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series S and X, PC, and Switch. You can check out the announcement below and click here for full patch notes. The update implements custom game options, granting ninjas greater control over their tubular battle against the Foot Clan through 11 mix and match modifiers reminiscent of the dip switches found on old school arcade machines. Retro themed filters and an extra large serving of refinements round out the surprise update, which reaches PC, PlayStation, Switch, and Xbox players today. This is probably yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. But you can see this is the custom game stuff. Oh, it's fun. Got to play Steam co-op with 6 friends. Dude, that's so dope. Yeah, I've got one like my best friend, dude, has played it and was talking about how good it felt. You know, I would love to give it a shot. I would love to play it even just like as a community game with some of the community members and stuff. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Maybe coming up we'll do that at some point. I think that'd be great. You can see the custom game mode stuff. Free play, Radical Ninja, Doppelgangers, Focused Fighter, Old School Super, Respectful Reptile, Revive No More, Faster Foot, Blasting Baddies, Fiercer Foot, Aggro Adversaries. So you got all these custom things. There's also a link in here to the full patch notes. So if anybody's interested, I'll just throw that in here. You can take a look, okay? January 2023's PlayStation Plus Essential Games have leaked. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, Fallout 76, and Axiom Verge 2. Dill Labs user Bill Kuhn has been accurately leaking the PlayStation Plus lineups almost every month since September of last year, has published what they claim to be the new titles coming to the service next month. Reportedly to be Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order for PS4 and PS5, Fallout 76 for PS4, and Axiom Verge 2 for PS5 and PS4 as well. They'll be available to claim from January 3rd until February 7th. December's PS Plus Essential Games are Mass Effect Legendary Edition, Biomutant, and Divine Knockout Founders Edition. We hit on these before, but in case you weren't aware, this month's PlayStation Plus games catalog and classic titles were released on Tuesday. They included WWE 2K22, several Far Cry and Yakuza games, Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor and Middle-earth Shadow of War, Ridge Racer 2, Heavenly Sword, Oddworld Abe's Exodus, and Pinball Heroes. Until the end of today, Sony is offering new or returning PlayStation Plus members up to 50% off 12-month subscriptions. The deal isn't available to existing members, okay? So if there's anybody out there that's been thinking about jumping into the PlayStation Plus subscription service, you can get 50% off 12-month subscriptions through this link, okay? PlayStation Store launched its January sale on Wednesday, featuring savings of up to 75% on games and DLC, according to Sony. Over 3,000 products have been discounted, including high-profile games like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, FIFA 23, Elden Ring, Horizon Forbidden West, and Gotham Knights. All right, here you go. I'll link this for you guys. If you've been interested, might be able to get half off a 12-month subscription of PS Plus right now. Not bad. This is the last article I've got, guys. Kind of a bleak day for the news. I think things are going to be really kind of calming down here because of the holidays as far as news goes for the gaming industry. And this will be the last news segment that we have until I get back on the 29th. Okay? I'm sorry. It feels bad, dude. It really does. I hate not streaming. I hate not spending time with you guys and playing games and having a good time and everything. But it's a bittersweet kind of thing. I am getting to see some family. But if anybody has anything to add here to the gaming news segment, let me know in chat. I'll address it before we close this out for the day and finish the stream up for the next coming 4 to 5 days. And we'll just kind of say goodbye and happy holidays, okay? But let me know if you have anything, okay? Hideo Kojima describes upcoming game with Xbox as unusual. I don't think that's a surprise, is it? Famed video game developer Hideo Kojima has acknowledged that his upcoming project with Xbox is going to be quite bizarre. Earlier this year, Xbox revealed that it had entered an agreement with Kojima and his studio, Kojima Productions, to work on a new video game. While details of this title have been incredibly sparse since that announcement, it sounds like Kojima is going to once again be leaning into his unique brand of weirdness. Speaking with IGN, Kojima spoke a bit more about some of the broad ideas at the center of his game with Xbox. Although Kojima didn't say anything about the game's genre, title, or when it might release, he used the word unusual to describe it. In addition to Death Stranding 2, we're making one other unusual title, Kojima said, of his upcoming Xbox game. He went on to talk about how the project is one he's wanted to make for a long time, but technology hasn't been in such a place yet to allow him to create it. Fortunately, with some of the tech that Microsoft has at its disposal, Kojima found that his vision could now become a reality. Quote, part of why I've been able to make games for 30 years is because new technology replaces the old so quickly. The tech you use today may not be applicable tomorrow, and I'm interested in figuring out ways to incorporate the new, he said. The project we're working on with Microsoft is one I have been thinking about for 5 or 6 years already. The project required infrastructure that was never needed before, so I discussed it with lots of different big companies and gave presentations, but they really seemed to think that I was mad. It was ultimately Microsoft who showed that they understood, and now we're working together on this project, including the technology front. Interesting. Look, most of us that are that keep up with the video gaming industry know that Kojima is at the forefront of progression as far as video games go, right? And so I have no doubt that whatever Kojima is bringing to the table here is going to be something pretty fascinating, to say the least. Most of Kojima's titles tend to be pretty wild and progressive, you know? Pretty interesting. Progressive kind of pushing things forward, as it were, for the gaming industry, you know? Setting the bar to a new level quite often. So we'll see what comes, man. We'll see what comes. All right, man. That's them's the breaks, dude. That's news. Yo, don't forget, go get your free games. Even if you don't game on PC, there's nothing that says you can't go ahead and start collecting a bunch of PC games in case you become a PC gamer at some point in the future. It takes a few minutes to create an Epic Game account, get on their website, and grab free games. I don't know. Easy, man. Easy free games. Any thoughts on the Disney Speedstorm? Well, it got delayed here recently. I don't know. It's hard to have thoughts on that front until I actually see what the game is going to bring to the table. You know what I mean? Obviously, it's Disney's version of Mario Kart, right? And they're not the first ones to do this. That's, you know, imitation is the greatest form of flattery. Isn't that the the saying? I mean, whether you talk about, you know, it's not like Nintendo's the only company that gets ripped for their kinds of games they create. Whether it be like, Smash, right, has brought a very different kind of um, fighting genre to the table that has been copied, right, with like multiverses, and there's a lot of other Nickelodeon's done it. There are a lot of other games that have kind of copied that Smash Bros esque fighting style. And same thing with the Mario Kart stuff. Mario Kart is a very, very special, iconic kind of game, right? We've seen Garfield Kart come out. We've played that in this community to an extent. We've played some Garfield Kart and had some fun with that. Um, you know, and Disney's bringing theirs to the table, which is going to be, let's go with air quotes here, free to play. Right? So we'll see. We'll see. It got delayed. It's supposed to be free to play. We need to see what that means, right? I think that's the biggest thing for me. No, nothing stands, Ferret. You're not wrong. Nothing stands close to Mario Kart as far as the test of time and what Mario Kart has brought to the table. Nothing has really stood up to like Smash either, though. You know what I mean? Multiverses has done a good job. A lot of people like that game. I've heard that it started to slow down a little bit, though. So we'll see. I think one of the reasons Multiverses is going to do better is because Nintendo's having such a hard time right now with Smash and all this licensing stuff they want to do with. Nobody can play Smash at a tournament anymore unless you've got a license from us. They're hurting themselves, in my opinion, on that front, So Multiverses is potentially going to continue to excel and be prevalent in fighting tournaments and the competitive fighting scene in taking the place of Smash if Nintendo can't get their crap together. You know what I mean? Bro, it wasn't just the recent one either. They killed themselves with Evo this year because Nintendo bought Evo last year, if you don't recall, and they were like, well, if or PlayStation bought Evo, right? PlayStation bought Evo at the end of 2021. So this year's Evo, Nintendo was like, well, PlayStation owns Evo, then nobody can play Smash. And it was like, you guys are being real petty, All you're thinking about is the fact that you're, a platform competitor, a console competitor is now owns this tournament, and you're not thinking about the fans or the competitive scene, which Nintendo's always been crappy about that, So, and then the latest stuff, right, with this Smash scene and Smash World Tour and all the stuff that went down with them trying to collaborate with Panda and needing a license. Dude, that was terrible. It's terrible. It's this thing where Nintendo's never wanted to be involved. They've never wanted to deal with the competitive side of it. And now it's like, oh, well, it's getting big, and we should probably look to start making some money off of this, and they're ruining everything, It feels really, really bad. So, yeah, Nintendo doesn't look really good right now on some fronts, for sure. The Disney Speedstorm thing, I think the game looks cool from what I've seen, but look, man, I mean, do I expect it to be as good as Mario Kart? No, I don't. Yeah, I mean, they've been like that with a lot of stuff, whether it be like backwards compatibility or just giving people access to historical games that they don't give people access to naturally through their own emulating software on their platforms. They don't want people using emulator. Even if the game's not available anywhere else from Nintendo, no emulators. And emulators are a great thing for the preservation of gaming history, Nintendo's bad on a lot of fronts about a lot of stuff, And it's things like that it's like, man, they're pretty cringy about a good amount of things, But you're not wrong. Like, they were just like, well, we created this game. We never wanted it to be competitive, so we're not going to have anything to do with it. Well, now it's like all of a sudden, it is, like it or not, Smash turned into a super competitive scene. And now Nintendo's like, well, we've been missing out on making money, and now we're just going to ruin what all these other all these other organizations that have taken up the slack that Nintendo never wanted to be involved in, right? Nintendo never wanted to like hold up the community and say, we get it. We're going to do this for you guys, you know? We understand that there's a passion behind this. Now Nintendo comes in and just wrecks it, you know? And it's like, dude, you guys suck. Didn't realize Speedstorm was going to be free to play. Yeah, so yeah, it's free to play. It's free to play. Free to play. Let's air quote that, right? Dude, yeah, I mean, Nintendo's not the only one, right? I mean, we talk about these developers and the kind of weird tactics they get at. Let's be honest, right? A lot of the bigger developers, that's where, you know, I've never been a big Xbox fan. I've never been a big Xbox fan. But over the past couple of years, I think one of the things that really stands out for me about Xbox over some of the other major consoles and developers and stuff is Phil Spencer. I don't know. There's just every time I hear Phil Spencer talk or see quotes about things that Phil Spencer has said, dude, he comes off as a gamer. And not just a gamer, a good business person as well. But he's the face of that company, and he comes off as a true gamer, dude. Whereas these other companies don't seem to have somebody like that at the head of their business. And it really has me in a position where I seem to be able to gravitate more towards finding myself having more of an affection for what Xbox is bringing to the table, because they seem more like a company that has some kind of drive, not just towards the business aspect, but towards continuing to bring quality things to the table for us as gamers, because it seems like they have somebody at the top that is also gamer minded. Whereas these other companies, I don't see that, man. And maybe that's just my own perception, but again, and this is coming from somebody that I've never been a big fan of Xbox. So it's not like I'm an Xbox fanboy or anything. That's not the case. This is just things that I've perceived here lately. The Disney, the Speedstorm thing, free to play. But dude, anybody that knows anything about Disney, even if it's not free to play, expect microtransactions. You know what I mean? It's like Disney's gonna find a way to make that money, dude. So is it going to just be like a cosmetic kind of thing? You know, are they gonna have a? Is it gonna be free to play where we're gonna have a microtransaction shop and some battle pass stuff that isn't going to give people an edge in pay to win? You know, or is it actually going to be that kind of situation where you can upgrade your vehicles with faster tires and or better traction tires and, you know, faster cars or bodies and things like that you can buy that gives you more of an advantage, so it ends up being like a pay to win situation. You know, I think that's the thing that we really have to wait on and see with the Speedstorm stuff. If that's the case, dude, that'll feel bad. I will definitely stay away from it. But I'm not sure, dude. I'm not sure about that. I haven't really heard much about that yet. That's actually a very good question, Ferret. It's a very good question. I'm not sure, man. Interesting. I didn't even think about that. But we should. Let me see if I can pull that up right quick. Let's see. There's probably a lot of information out at this point about it that I just haven't seen yet. Um, we'll probably have to dive into it a little bit more as we get closer to the release. Um, It does look like so I'm looking at, like, if you check this out here, I'll put this up on screen real quick. Just on Switch's site or Nintendo's site, right? You'll see this. So for just for Switch, you see this is their site for the game, and it says number of players, single system 1 to 2, and online 1 to 8. So I'm guessing that means, yeah, there's gonna be like just local play modes where you'll be able to play against bots and stuff too. I'm guessing, dude. That's the way that comes off to me. So you can play local co-op, to play local. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, they did that with the Kirby game too. Did you know that? That Kirby Feast game, whatever it is, that was really weird to me. Like, why do they do that? Um, Kirby's Dream Buffet. Did you know that? Kirby's Dream Buffet is actually set up to be a very, very multiplayer game. Just like Dream or what is it? The flipping Speedstorm will be. You know what I mean? But it's like local is only like 2 players tops. Why? That's so dumb. Kirby's the same way. Kirby's Dream Buffet is the same way. You can play against, like, it's only 2 player local, but you can have all these other bots playing. Why would they not set that up to just, let what is it? I think there's like 2 player local, and then you'll have like 4 to 6 other bots playing. Why would you not just set that up to have as many bots as you were going to allow? Probably, yeah, probably. But I mean, that's just, I don't know. That's just dumb. That's dumb to me. Yeah, you're not wrong. That's what I kind of assume as well. It's kind of what I assume as well. But it's like, for like a family that's just hanging out and playing games together, or friends that are just hanging out and playing games together, or whatever, in a setting, you're not going to be needing to buy into that anyways. You know what I mean? Like, that's just kind of stupid. So I don't know. That's a weird play to me. That's a weird play, but yeah, looks like the local is just going to be 1 to 2. We'll see though. That could change by the time it releases. Who knows? They don't have a definitive release date yet. I would say that it would probably be sometime within Q1 or Q2 of this year, and we'll get a better look at what all it's going to offer, and if it's going to be pay to win or just skins and characters and stuff like that. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah. You guys rock, man. I appreciate you. It's weird closing out a segment. Well, yeah, I mean, we talk about that a lot. Yeah. Too much focus on greed, not enough focus on making money, because it is a business, but also providing quality content to the consumer and who we are as gamers, right? I agree. We won't be back live until the 29th, guys. Won't be back live until the 29th. I know that feels a bit rough. I'm really sorry. I hope you understand. Vault, what's up, buddy? My dude. So it's bittersweet. I'll miss you guys, but I'm getting to go see some family for the holidays and everything. So we will pick back up on the 29th with more video gaming news, and we'll continue playing Breath of the Wild. Okay? So, hey, thanks, Ferret. I appreciate it, man. Same to you guys. Everybody, I hope that you have a fantastic weekend, holiday season, whatever you're celebrating, whatever you're doing, be safe, relax, eat plenty of food. You know what I mean? Tris, what's up, Tris? How are you? I wish that all for everybody. You just have a great time, and I appreciate you guys very, very much. So, on that note, this is going to be me signing out until the 29th, and I guess stay healthy, stay safe, be kind. It is very cold. We got a lot of winter weather stuff going on, so yeah, everybody stay safe, stay warm, okay? And I'll catch you guys whenever I get back on the 29th, okay? You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. I'm out of here. Bye, guys. Happy holidays.